opportunities and learn how to pursue your dreams right here on Career Day. Coming up on Career Day's best season ever. We're taking you behind the scenes of Cirque du Soleil's smash hit, Elise, here at its permanent Hollywood home in the iconic Dolby Theater. Our tour guide, this 21-year-old performer who's living his dream as part of Cirque's dynamic and colorful cast.
Once you're on stage and you look out into the audience and every seat's full, that is a moment that you feel like the luckiest person in the world.
Plus, looking for a brilliant career? One that's cutting edge and truly dazzling? After realizing that diamonds, emeralds, and rubies rocked his world, this chief scientist created a career at GIA, the world's gemology authority.
I'm very fortunate to work here. I can't think of anything that's probably would be more fun than doing this.
Plus, this surfer girl's got a pretty swell career. She's one of the hottest and youngest pro surfers on the planet. Find out how she made it on the U.S. surf team and living the life of her dreams.
I think it's probably the best job in the world. I get to go out surfing in these amazingly beautiful places and to watch the sunset every night from the water, and it's just crazy.
And a downturn in the economy didn't mean it was the end of the world for this fashion photographer. He turned his passion for his hobby into a new career, and he can't wait to tell you how.
When I'm doing this photography, it's like a wake-up call to me. I love this job.
All that and more, starting right here, right now. Coming up, find out how to create a career out of your favorite hobby. That's what this fashion photographer did, and he can't wait to tell you how.
A lot of tutorials out there in the internet, and you can learn anything.
But next, looking for a brilliant career? One that's cutting edge and truly dazzling? After realizing that diamonds, emeralds, and rubies rocked his world, this chief scientist created a career at GIA.
I can't think of anything that's probably would be more fun than doing this.
When Career Day returns right after this. Closed captioning provided. What do you do when your career up and vanishes? Find a better one.
It's good to be your own boss.
In his home country of the Philippines, Phil Fernandez was a successful designer at his family's architectural firm, but his business dried up. So when Phil got the chance to come to America, he jumped at it.
Give me like a little smile. Very good. I came here as a regular person and then didn't expect to get this kind of job as a photographer. And I really love it. And what do you think?
I love it. This is my favorite picture, and it even shows my wedding ring.
Phil is an up-and-coming fashion photographer. How'd that happen, you might think? Well, architecture and photography aren't all that different.
In architecture, you draw stuff too. That you have to like frame a certain house or a building in a certain way so it'll look good. So it's more or less like that. You're drawing, but it's like pictures.
Phil tried for years to find success in his old line of work, but a better, flashier career was already in his hands.
A lot of people were saying that my photography is really good. So I was thinking that why not just make a living out of it? Turn your head to your right bit there. Can you chin up?
Beauty salons, clothing designers, and wedding planners hire Phil to capture their people or products at their most stunning. And models and actors hire him for their headshots.
I do all things to make everybody look good. Now, just with your eyes, look at me.
Getting shots like these takes teamwork. The models, assistants, and makeup artists each have special skills. But ultimately, the photographer calls all the shots, and that means more than knowing your way around a camera.
Photography is not only like shooting and editing, it's also marketing. The most important thing in photography is selling yourself.
To market yourself, you need a website. So Phil learned how to set one up. He also taught himself how to touch up photos, something any successful photographer has to know.
I'm making her beautiful. A lot of tutorials out there in the internet, and you can learn anything. Just Google it.
But as for his eye for getting the perfect shot, he picked that up years ago.
Smile. Very good. I was doing photography on and off. When I was like a teenager, I was like fooling around with my dad's camera, the film camera. And then I got hooked on it. Smiles, yes. Happy, yes. It tones down the stress in my life when I'm like shooting, you know, because it's now a passion to me.
Phil found himself out of a job, but his passion was far from gone. He turned what could have been one sad story into a picture-perfect ending.
Okay, and we're done. Good job. I'm proud to be a photographer.
You're the man, Phil. I can't wait for you to do my headshots. They're gonna be really good.
And I like people seeing me as a photographer. When I'm doing this, it's like a wake-up call to me. I love this job.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Phil.
Yes.
Closed captioning provided by Today's Careers. And remember, it's never too early or too late to follow your dreams. Follow us on Twitter and on Facebook, too. See you next time.
This has been a production of EntertainmentStudios.com.